Well, I've come to the Dalton Bridge stretch today, and I've parked in front of this gate here, which I don't think is going to be used because the verges are still very soft, as you can see there. So my car is parked there. Just come down this track to this, what is obviously an animal compound, and go through these two gates. Well, this is the top of the length. The next length up is Bradford City. And just to get my bearings, over there on the horizon is the Maiden Castle, as you can see from the Asenby, Leeds Dassa Asenby stretch. That Motte and Bailey Castle, once one of the biggest houses in England. But I've made a video of it somewhere else. You can see it there, the remains of it, the mounds, the Motte and the Bailey. Difficult to see with the sun being as it is. Anyway, let's have a look at the fishing bit. And the one thing is that there is a wire fence all the way up the side of this field, right away to the very top. And there are stiles on the way down where you can get over and get access to the river, and I'll point them out as I'm going back upstream to the bridge. So, streamy water and pools. Bear in mind, this is April. The bankside vegetation hasn't grown up yet. And this is the first of the stiles. It's about 200 yards from the bottom end. I've come down about another 100 yards, and there is another stile there. Just have a look at the Beck at this point. This is the third stile, about another 100 yards upstream, on the inside of this bend. A few yards further upstream is this cattle drink. And there on the other side you can see the new Beck Bridge, Dalton Bridge. Somebody's left a bucket from their lunch. Hoisin duck. Goodness me. Oh no. That's a very cosmopolitan thing for this neck of the woods. And a fourth stile here. Just looking upstream. Looking downstream to that cattle drink. Seeing by all these wispy stems. How much nettle vegetation there is going to be later in the year. Nice little run there, mind. And this is the last of the stiles on this bottom section on the right bank. On this lovely late spring day. Now at this point you can't continue walking up the river because this thing, which is rather grandly named Great Pasture Beck, comes in at this point. So we have to go back up to the road, which is not very far away. So to access this little triangle and possibly get under the bridge, I don't know whether you can or not. You come, my car is there, come down through this little gate and through that big gate over there. There's the Angling Club sign, which takes you over this culvert And that is Great Pasture Beck. I've come down the left bank of Great Pasture Beck to where it joins Beck, and I'll continue following Beck upstream. And there's a stile in the corner of this field. I call it a field. This little paddock, and rough paddock it is as well. There's a stile in the corner here, and there's a big pool, very deep obviously. A precipitous bank on the opposite side, some deep water running down there. You can see a sort of back eddy there. And that's looking back up to the bridge. Oh, good heavens, there's a fisherman there. Amazing. Well, the beck comes down through that little narrow into this big pool, like a whirlpool almost, going back on itself on the far side. I wonder if they get salmon up here, or sea trout. It's a sort of holding pool if a lot of fresh water coming down. Sitting in that back eddy there, resting on their way upstream. Because the River Swale's not very far away, and they go up the River Swale in October. Oh, he seems to have caught something. A little trout. So here we are at the bridge, and there's a stile over. Now whether you can get under the bridge or what, I don't know. I'll go and have a look. That's very nice. Being as it is, you can get under the bridge. And let's have a look at the top section of this Dalton Bridge Beck stretch. A little bit of a weir there, just to oxygenate the water on its way down. Climb up this side of the bridge and over that fence. So when the river's in flood, obviously you can't get through there. So you'd have to come down this corner where there's a stile. You have to go back up onto the road, cross the road, and then come down to here. And this is the upstream section. Clearing being carried out here, a little trimming. And opposite is a caravan park. And a little bit more trimming here, so you can access this little stretch. And at this point there's overhead cables, you can see them coming across here. Oh, there's a buzzard just taken up off a post there. So again, be very careful. It's only a short length. Finishes where that fence is there. And upstream of here it's YTAA, which I suspect is something to do with York Angling Association. It's their private fishing stretch. So this is the very top. A little cattle drink there on the right bank. There's a smell of sewage here. This pipe obviously coming from the other side, the caravan park. That looks decidedly grim. Fortunately, there isn't very much of it. I suspect it's coming from a septic tank. Ooh, absolutely whiffs. So, back at the road, I'll just climb over this stile and make my way back up to the car. and Dalton Bridge fishery. That's the bottom stretch. That red line. It comes up onto the main road and it continues upstream for one field.